Yep, this is happening. Hello, I'm Jumpy. I have some explaining to do. Last time you saw me, I was working on a game. I was feeling pretty good about it, and I projected to release it like the next year, probably. That didn't happen, no. So I kind of disappeared there for 2 years, and no, I was not working on the game. So what was I doing? I was doing this. I've been doing some of this. I did a lot of that. And some of this.
We didn't really have a precise definition for a planet back then. We just thought, big space rock, planet.
Oh, also, this happened. What? I'm transgender now. I go by she, her pronouns. Thank you. If it wasn't obvious from that montage, I'm not really a game developer by trade. I enjoy doing it, but I enjoy making music more. That's kind of my main thing. And then sometimes I develop games. So then that begs the question of why am I back? Why am I still on this channel? Well, it's simple really, because I can't say no to my friends.
I am Totally. You can also call me Temi. I usually do art. I can also do programming.
What's your favorite food?
Sushi and pizza.
At the same time?
Yeah. Yeah? What do you think of this?
What do I think? I think you're fired. They asked me to make a game dev team, and I was like, yeah, why the flip not? So we're a team now. We go by Torchlight Games, and we're working on Entwine again. We thought that working on a game that was already for the most part planned out and slightly developed would be a good idea for a first project.
I love the explosion effect.
The one that you made? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not the one who coded it, so it's not my problem.
I spent like 3 hours.
You can wall jump?
Learned about sine and cosine just to make this happen. So like...
The spring?
Shut up, okay?
If you don't know, Entwine is a 2D platformer where you play as Amber, an amateur cave explorer who ventures into a new cave with their brother and ends up trapped, and after discovering the magical power of grappling hooks, they have to find their way out of there. So that's basically what the game's about.
That's not a bug. What?
What the flip?
How
did you... This is great. Theo, I think you are the least perceptive gamer.
Oh.
You don't see anything. I gotta say, business is booming. We're pretty far along at this point. Hello, it's me, a slightly worse quality mic Jumpy. So I thought I would jump on the slightly worse quality mic to tell you guys like concretely what we have done since the last time I made a devlog. We actually rebuilt the game completely from scratch in 4.0 because it was too complicated to transfer it from 3.x to 4.0, which is probably for the best because, as Theo would be glad to tell you, my code is a nightmare. Since we redid the entire game, I also figured that I would redo all of the level design that I had done because I have gotten considerably better at it since I started working on Entwine 2 years ago. I still more or less followed the same world map that I had made. I just redid all the levels and they're pretty much all new. I don't think I reused any of the levels that I made. A lot of the major changes that have happened since the last time are not visual. So like all of the player code has been redone and we tried to match it as closely as possible to how it played in the first iteration. And so Theo pretty much wrote all the code and just gave me a whole bunch of variables here, and I fine-tuned all of them so that it would feel more like how Entwine should feel. And that's the awesome part about being in a team, is that I get to do the stuff that I find fun, which is high level design. Theo gets to write his code and do it however the heck he likes. Totally gets to make art, and Eater gets to do UI, which I didn't even know there's people who like doing UI, but I mean, more power to him, you know? All jokes aside, we actually work pretty well as a team, I think. It's really fun. So I will just do it myself, because you're useless. So lastly, I should probably talk about the schedule of this channel. In the past, my schedule has basically been non-existent. I'm not very good at YouTube. I will try to post at least once every 2 weeks. We'll see if I can manage that, but that's my goal. And also there will be a shift in the sort of format of my content. I used to do the little guy who was moving around the screen. But honestly, that's just like a lot of work for not that much payoff. And my content will also be a lot less scripted from now on. So I'll kind of be taking you through the process with me, learning things and making mistakes as we go. So that's the plan. That's basically how it's gonna go down. So if you like this video, please, I beg you, do not hit that like button. Don't ever subscribe, and definitely, under no circumstances, should you hit that bell. Ding! Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.